So, I said reputation is going to be key and is your biggest asset. Then the other one, it is important to be a total quality person. Kind of try. People who succeed in this world are total quality people. Those are people with knowledge. Ajati, yes, I'm talking to you. A total quality person is a person with knowledge. Number 2 is a person with information. Number 3 is a person with what? With skills. And is a person with what? With values. Kindly get a skill which can sell you. I got mine, I'm a communication expert. Is it okay? Kindly get a skill. Is it okay? Please get a skill. Then make sure you are trainable. Make sure you are what? Trainable. If they talk about ICT, train yourself in something. You can start cookery, you can start baking, you can start anything. But make sure you are what? Trainable. Don't say, me, I'm already old. No, kindly be trainable. And then acquire interpersonal skills. Then the other one, engage in very many platforms, teachers, please. The beauty in engaging in very many platforms is that you are going to discover your purpose in what? In life. You cannot discover your purpose in life without engaging in very many what? Platforms. And then, of course, like we said, make sure you have a mentor to assist you to achieve your goals and objectives. Should be always somebody. It could be your head teacher, it could be your director, it could be your mother, it could be your father, it could be some big person somewhere. But make sure, as much as possible, you have a what? A mentor. Then, self-motivation is going to be important to you. Motivate yourself. The teacher cannot. Money cannot. What can motivate you is within you. And you know, teachers, that motivation, the best motivation is what? Intrinsic. Is it okay? It is within you. Then, of course, make sure you work out regularly. Is it okay? Do physical exercise. And you have an opportunity because you have students around. Do physical exercise with them. I did mine with my students. I would always take them out. We would always do physical exercise together. That's why at 60, I'm still very strong and energetic and can still go very far. But when you make yourself lazy and say, I say, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Never sympathize with yourself. Is it okay? Work as if you are ending life tomorrow. Is it okay? Please. Then the other one, make sure you understand your background. And reflect on it every day, where you came from your mother, from your father, from your relatives. Make sure you understand your background. And of course, like we said, do constant reflections. Every day, take time off, sit there alone and reflect on your objectives in life. Take time off, even if it is 5 minutes every day at night, and see, how have I performed on career? How about education? How about personal growth? How about spirituality? How about my business? How about saving and investing? How about on my family? You'll find out that you can tick. You can tick. On family, I'm doing well. Is it okay? On business, I'm doing well. On this, I'm doing well. On recreation, it is important. Then, of course, have a role model. Make sure you have emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is natural wisdom. Emotional intelligence is natural what? Wisdom. And please, develop your self-image. Develop your self-image. Your looks are important. Groom yourself. Groom yourself. If you went in my car, it is self-contained. I have a mirror, I have these ones, I have everything. Yes, make sure you groom yourself. Sometimes I may not have money to go to a salon. I have my shavers, even shave my head. Yes, because you must think about it. Think about yourself at 60 without money. And you have been using 10 what? 1,000. Is it okay? So kindly think about those things. Develop your self-image. Your looks are important. Groom yourself. And incidentally, choose the right people to associate with. The right people. People who are happy. I've told you, you might believe it or not, but some of the people you always laugh with, you always talk with, are the first people who hate you. I wish you knew that. Many of us get to know it very late. Is it okay? Yes. And that is the reality. So make sure you get the right people. Look at the vision, the mission, the objectives, and the core values of those people. If somebody tells you, I can't go to school, I can't address an assembly, I cannot do that, please run away from that person. That is the devil God talked about. Because the devil can be in form of a friend. It can be your mother, it couldn't be your, but in most cases, my problem is my purpose in what? In life. I'm telling you this, but you'll see. Sometimes I use a lot of fun and humor. Naturally, I'm very humorous. Is it okay? But that's how I might be wrong, but that is how possibly I put my point to you. Because I said only 3% wish you what? Well. The 97% is because of who you are, what you have, what you put on the table. The day you put nothing on that table, it will not be there. Use the classroom skills, and this is important, teachers. Use the classroom skills and apply them to entrepreneurial endeavors. For instance, debate. Use the debates in the school to develop your communication what? Skills. Use the assembly to develop your communication skills. If you don't want it, it's okay, but just go there to improve your what? Communication skills. Use the discussions among the students. Use the MDD. Use the athletics. There are a lot of things you can use to develop your own what? Skills. Because we said you can only discover your purpose when you do what? When you involve in very many what? Platforms. Whatever you do without you saying, that is it. Or if that one fails, go back to what your mother used to beat you for and you are not stopping it. That is your purpose in life. If your mother used to cane you for football, that is your purpose. If your mother used to cane you for netball, that is your purpose in what? In life. So make sure you discover your purpose in life. And please, love what you are doing as a beginning to prosperity. Love what you are doing as a beginning to what? Prosperity. And start building a side business when you are still teaching. This job should help you to start building a what? A side business. You start with saving and investing on the other model of ours, career, personal development. By the way, that is a personal development model. They call it normally the wheel of what? Of life. The money, the time you spend on personal growth is the time you should spend on career, is the time you should spend on education, is the time you should spend on recreation. If you spend only 10% on recreation or spirituality, and you spend 90% of the time sleeping, you have lost it. And there are very many people who have died with a lot of money, but they ignored one thing. Michael Jackson died at 51. He left billions of money. His only problem was what? Failure to manage his what? His life. And we know very many people. Very many of our people have died mysteriously. They concentrated too much on work without recreation, without healthy business. Is it okay? So do everything. Try it. Just say, let me for 1 month try all these things this man has done. I'm telling you, give me a call. Is it okay? Try it. Then the other one, stay adaptive. Stay adaptive. Adapt to new situations. And be flexible. Be flexible, my dear teachers, be flexible. Is it okay? Don't be stuck and say, this is how I've been using to it. But where has it taken you? Where has it taken you? How many steps have you climbed because of using that mode? Is it okay? Then, of course, always celebrate your strength, your knowledge, and confidence. Celebrate them. Always have milestones to celebrate. I do. And of course, embrace your faith because you're already a teacher. Embrace your faith because you're already what? You're not doing much about it. That is who you are. If you're a pastor, that is who you are. If you're a teacher, that is who you are. Because the grass is always greener where you are not. Even in marriage, grass is greener where you are not. You are in BUZIGA Islamic. Stay where you are. And you can make a headway. In where? In BUZIGA. Remember your mortality, i.e., you are dying anytime. Let every day be like your day, last day on earth. Reframe your challenges all the time. Let them be like opportunities and view challenges as chances to grow. I might have been a little hard and harsh, but please, I want you to believe that these are the challenges of what? Of life. Because there must be pain. And in life, there will always be painful moments. Is it okay? And these are the moments that break us down. There will always be painful moments in our lives. That is what will break you down. Is it okay? Make sure you are strong. You develop your character and personality. Because those painful moments can break you down. They have broken very many people. That's why you find somebody dying in bed. Is it okay? Somebody driving but dying in a car. Because the painful moments are too many. If I told you my life, I only told you it's something small. But if I told you, you'd even run away. Because it's a lot, it's challenging. I only accepted that in life there will always be painful moments. So then you set your clear goals and make sure you develop a growth mindset. And of course, always focus on progress, not perfection. You'll never be perfect. Embrace failure as a learning experience and seek support all the time. Practice self-care and self-management. Take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. I've told you, The way when I wake up, I do physical exercises. I take hot water with lemon, with ginger, with rosemary. Is it okay? With cloves, with honey. That's why my life is like this. Yes. Yes. I don't like it, but that is, staying healthy is hard. Become a student again. Fellow teachers, make sure you become a student again. Read as many books. Attend as many events as possible. Attend every workshop. Whenever you hear there is a workshop in school, come and sit in front. Because superstars sit where? In front. You'll never find superstars sitting behind. Even in the mosque, they always sit where? On the front line. The superstars. Become a student again. Read books. Attend events, workshops, seminars, listen to audios, but listen to those ones which are going to do what? To build you. On many occasions, my fellow teachers, you will be broken emotionally and financially, but be strong. There will always be that time. Is it okay? I told you, pray for wisdom. Don't pray for less problems in life. Pray for more wisdom from the Almighty. Instead of saying you do not have time, kindly create your own time. For instance, wake up early. I'm trying to finish. For instance, wake up what? Early. Go to bed late. I strictly sleep. I can't go beyond 10. I cannot go beyond 10. By 10, I must be in bed because I must wake up between 4 and 6 and 5 every day. So I sleep early. Work long hours in and out of school for a better future. And make sure you are resilient. This is the ability to recover from setbacks. I said you will be broken emotionally and physically, but remain what? Strong. Is it okay? The setbacks will be there. And I've already told you, don't pray for less problems from the Almighty. Just tell him to give you more what? Wisdom. Pray for patience. Pray for wisdom. Pray for emotional intelligence. You'll be okay. Treat them as opportunities to learn or simple experiences. Then always reevaluate the situation you are in. Please, teachers, this is important. Reevaluate the situation you are in. Reevaluate the strategy you have been using. Check if the strategy is like the one I gave you in passing what? Students. Check the strategy. Then number 2, the environment you are in. I want you to evaluate the friends you have, the environment you are in, the processes you are using to make students do what? Pass. Then the method you use. It is important every other time to assess where you are. Is it okay? Then redefine your vision. Define your vision again. Redefine your strategy, your mission in life, your values, and your brand. I said, always find out which brand you have. What do people talk about you? I said they talk about me as a communication person. I speak. Everybody says that man is a timekeeper. But what do they talk about you? Re-innovate the products. The students, you need to renovate the way you manage your students. You need to renovate the market to address your challenges. You need to renovate the technology you are using. Rebrand your identity. Kindly wake up and make yourself a new person. If the clothes are the problem, go and throw away every problem you have. Declare yourself as a new successful person. Go and throw away all the turbines. Throw them away. Go and wear new things. And you declare yourself a new person. Get new friends. If you have been staying somewhere and you think you have not developed that place, go away. If you think you have not developed and you have been in BUZIGA without developing for 20 years, there's no headway. Leave yesterday because today it's already late. Don't ask me where you are going. Just go. Opportunities will find you on the way. Let me finish. I'm finishing, please. Maliza. So don't ask me where you are going. Just go. Just do what? Go. The opportunities will find you there. Because if you have not developed this way, there's no personal growth. There's no growth in career. There's no growth in education. There's no business. You don't have a side business. Please run away. Is it okay? The devil could be holding you here. Run away. The opportunities I've told you, opportunities are everywhere on this globe, in this earth. They are everywhere. The only problem is negative people don't spot what? Opportunity. So rebrand your identity. Rebrand your face. Facelift yourself. Market yourself. You can only market yourself if you work on your character, in your personality, on your values, on your attitude, on your ability, on your intelligence, on your self-discipline. And kindly assign yourself new responsibilities in the school. Become a person who guides and counsels students. Become a person in charge of debate without the head teacher telling you. Become a person in charge of discipline without the head teacher telling you. I'm telling you, your life will change. You'll take a shift in the right direction and break yourself into new processes. You'll see a difference in your life. Look for new opportunities. They are there. Retool your life. Retool your life, retool yourself. If you don't know computer, go and start. If you don't know how to make sumbusa, go and start. If you don't have a garden, go and dig. But make sure you need to refresh yourself through reading and listening. Is it okay? You have been good listeners. I must commend you. Refresh yourself through reading. Personal growth comes from listening and what? Reading. Is it okay? Re-engineer yourself. It's an opportunity to become born again. You need to become born again. Born again has never been Christian. It only means you change your character, your personality, your values, your ability, your intelligence, your soft skills, and your emotional intelligence. And please, work on your customer care. And in 5 minutes, customer care. She told me to talk about customer care. And this is the plan that tells you how to conduct your customers, customer interactions. By the way, customer care is sending away customers happy. This is sending away people or customers happy. Customer care. In reality, consider the number of students who leave the school. And these are the reasons. Are you listening? Consider just imagine 10 students or 100 students left the school last year. These are the reasons. 1% died naturally. 1% died what? 2, 3% just moved away without any reason. If you had 100 students in senior 5, is it okay? Or senior 4, and many didn't come back, these are the reasons. 1 died. 1% died naturally. Is it okay? 3% just went away without any what? Not that you are bad, not that you are, but they just went away without what? 5% went to other schools. 14% left because of service or product dissatisfaction. Service or product what? The way you deliver. And this is most important. 68%, if you have a shop, if you have a business, and 68% will always go away because the staff are unfriendly. I said 1% died naturally. Is it okay? 3% just move away without any reason. Now when gato inachi, nsonga 5% just go to other schools. Is it okay? 14% leave because of service or product what? Dissatisfaction. That's why I said reflect on the way you deliver. That's why I said it. Reflect on the way you do what? You deliver. Number 5, and this is most important, 68%, more than 60%, for those ones who leave your business, in case you have a business, leave because the staff are unfriendly. Reflect on what you do, how you do it, how you deliver. Not that only the best is good enough for everybody. Not that only the best is what? Promoting customer care in a school involves creating a culture of excellence in service delivery. Excellence in service what? Delivery is the most important thing. Excellence in service delivery, where students, parents, and staff feel valued, supported, and empowered. Promoting customer care in a school involves creating a culture of excellence. Make sure you are excellent. This world is after competent people, is after excellent what? Service delivery. Creating a culture of excellence in service delivery where students, parents, and staff feel valued, supported, and empowered. Strategies. Define and communicate service standards to everybody. Let the parents know what you offer. Through regular communications, whether their staff meet, I told you what I was doing in Bombo and Kampala High School. I would have a meeting every end of term so that the parents, I give them reports myself. Is it okay? Meaning the teachers, is it okay? Or on VD, there would always be a meeting. The teachers, the parents even started clamoring whenever you don't have a meeting. They come and they say, headmaster, our meeting. Because they know they are going to give you what? Feedback. Either beginning of term, I must have a meeting. Either end of term, I must have a what? A meeting. Or on VD. I put my meetings there. I normally go to Seta high schools. I normally talk to those parents, teachers, and students. They normally have VDs. And every VD, they invite what? Parents. Because the parents will come for the VD. So they take advantage of that. Try to take that advantage and have a meeting with them. So that you demystify the school, the lies and everything. Is it okay? But when you just say we are going to have a meeting on what? Many parents don't come for those meetings. Is it okay? Either beginning of term, either end of term, or on what? On VD. Try that one. Is it okay? That promotes customer care in a school. Ajat. Is it okay? Number 2, train your staff in customer care. There are very many people who can train in customer care. And this one, of course, should be regular and consistency. Should be regular and consistency. Then the other one, consistent. Encourage students and parents' feedback. Let people talk. Let them be themselves. Like I said, let me be me. Is it okay? Let them talk. The problem, people don't want people to do what? Let them talk. Is it okay? Then the other one, foster a welcoming and inclusive environment. For instance, if it is a walking what? A talking what? Compound. Is it okay? Just have a talking compound. The library, the lab, the wati, the vision, the mission. Put them everywhere. Let the people know who you are. Your service standards, what you represent. Is it okay? Before people can talk about you negatively, let them see your vision everywhere, your mission everywhere, your objectives everywhere, and they will take you by those standards. Is it okay? And that's how good customer care starts. You foster a welcoming and inclusive what? Environment. A talking what? Compound. Let people know who you are. And you know you are good, but people don't want to know. They want to see. Is it okay? Then the other one, respond promptly to inquiries and concerns. There are very many. Respond promptly to inquiries and concerns. Empower staff to make decisions and take ownership. Always empower staff to take decisions and ownership. Celebrate each and every achievement with the parents and the students and recognize excellent service. Is it okay? For instance, when you have that meeting, you can say, we are going to award the teachers who did something. Is it okay? However little it is. We are going to award the students. We are going to award the parents. We are going to award the best parent. Is it okay? The best parent, the best teacher, the best department. You don't give them a lot, but at least that thing can carry a message to the what? The parents. I don't know if I'm understood. However little it is. So, but make sure you do what? You do what? You celebrate each and every achievement. Because there you are demystifying people who talk negatively against you. Isn't it? So celebrate staff achievement and recognize excellent service. The staff, the parents, the students, then conduct regular service quality surveys. Like me, I told you, my students will always write to me personal letters. If you went to Bomba in the head teacher's office, you'll find there are files and files of students' what? Letters. Personal letters. They would occupy me. I get one. Then you can take a sample, about 2 or 3, and you read them to the parents without indicating the what? The names. Then the parents remain, is it me? Is it me? Or you want me? Say, this is me. Is it okay? You can try that kind of thing. Because you are getting feedback from the what? From the students, administrators. It can help you to get, as a head teacher, just, you might not do the whole school, but you get, for instance, from senior 5. You say, create your own time, me time as a head teacher, and you say, write whatever you think is on your what? Especially from those classes, senior 4, senior 5, and senior what? Yeah. They can give you some good ideas, which you don't know. Is it okay? Then make sure you lead by example. Lead by example and establish friendly and helpful reception what? Staff. In my office, nobody will ever sit there for 5 minutes. No. No way. No way. Not in my office when I was a head teacher. No. Somebody will only sit there as long as I don't see that person. I tell my secretary, please, people should not sit there. Just tell them, let me see them. Is it okay? Because somebody will sit there for 2 hours when you are not going to solve his what? His problem. Then I'm understood. Is it okay? So just go. Just say, you go to the deputy, go to the DOS, go to the what? I can't make people. Because you must have reception, you must be receptive enough. Have clear communication and synergy, i.e. signs at the compound, that is the talking compound. Have clear communication and synergy. As many, don't mind, talking compound. Then make sure there is easy access to information and resource. Make sure there is easy. These days we used to have, I don't know, these WhatsApps, normally parents do what? Abuse them. They say everything bad about you. So sometimes you have a WhatsApp, but strictly for you to do what? To communicate, not parents. Is it okay? It's only for the teacher, head teacher, head teacher, deputy, and the person in charge. That can also create good customer care. So you put everything there. There's a school where my daughter is. It's an international school. But every day they give us homework on that WhatsApp. They put their WhatsApp homework. Yet our students are what? Boarding in an international school. They want us to know that they are giving students what? Homework. And because those students have phones, you just call the students and say, I've seen this work. Have you done it? You see the kind of thing. Then staff should be supportive and approachable. Staff, you are not only a teacher. You are a face of the what? Of the school, teachers. Teachers, you are the face of the school. You must remain supportive and approachable. Is it okay? Make sure you are concerned about each and everything. And there should be efficient and effective processes and systems. There should be clean, safe, and well-maintained facilities. But I think these ones are good with you. They should be clean, safe, and well-maintained facilities. And the staff should have an inclusive and respectful culture. And there should also be opportunities for feedback and suggestions. Make sure you handle them fast. In summary, customer care is about 1, effective communication. That's 1. Number 2, responsiveness. Number 3, empathy. Number 4, personalization. Number 5, consistency. That's customer care. Effective communication, responsiveness, empathy, personalization, and consistency. That is it. As I wish you good day, strategies to promote positive discipline. Only 1 page. Is it okay? Only 1 page. Promote positive what? The way I used to do it. Haja told me. Is it okay? Now, and of course, to promote positive discipline requires a balanced approach that addresses misbehavior while promoting positive relationships and students' growth. 2 things, and they should be used concurrently. Balanced approach that addresses misbehavior while promoting positive relationships and students' what? Growth. Strategies, very, very brief. 1, establish clear expectations and consequences of any misbehavior. Let them know that when they do this, it is this. When they know this, it is this. When they do this, it is what? Let it be clear that you do this, it is that. Is it okay? Clear expectations and what? Consequences. Number 2, you need to build the positive relationships and trust. Have mentorship programs in the school. Kindly create mentorship programs in the school. Let every student be attached to a teacher. Is it okay? To share problems and challenges. At the start, it might be difficult, but try it. Is it okay? That's what good schools do. Mentorship programs. They will create trust and they will tell the teacher the problems they have. Then number 3, kindly implement tested interventions, warnings, suspensions, and parental involvement in the discipline of their children. Don't just take it upon you. Even for the first time, invite the parent. Is it okay? You invite the parent. Even the second time, invite the parent. Before you dismiss, you invite the parent so that the parent takes away the what? But make sure you do everything. These children don't want their parents to know what they do at what? At school. Is it okay? Just call the parent there and say, can you come to school tomorrow? So that you are helped. At the end of the day, you will not be stressed. So involve the parents as much as what? Possible. Don't mind, there should be somebody in charge. Just call the parent. As you are handling the parent, let the parent also go in the disciplinary committee. Focus, and this is important, my dear parents, rather teachers. Focus on teaching life skills and problem-solving skills. Focus, there should be a deliberate attempt to teach life skills. For instance, teaching character, teaching personality, teaching communication skills, teaching integrity, and teaching interpersonal what? Skills. life skills, interpersonal skills. Because there's what we call life skills, the skills of managing life. Focus on somebody teaching them. Have a deliberate. Me in my schools, I must have a careers day every term. In fact, in Bombo, every week, the first week, it is careers week. Every week. And Bombo, the students were so indisciplined. Is it okay? But what we did, we created the careers week. All the teachers who have the opportunity to speak. But me, I like speaking to students. I always have a lot of time. I wanted it so much. A whole week. Some teachers would complain. Now I said, no, let us. This is it. And eventually they liked it. We reduced the number of what? Indisciplined cases. A whole week. Don't begin with a week, but create with at least what? A day or two every term. In all these good schools, they have a careers what? Let them know that you focus them, keep on focusing them. 2 days, you talk about everything. At the end of the day, you solve the what? The problem. So focus on teaching them life skills and problem-solving skills. Tell them how character develops. Because some of them don't know where they are going. That's a thought, then it is a speech, rather you share it, then you take an action, then it becomes a habit, then a what? A character, and finally a suspension from what? From school. That's the destiny. Either death, is it okay? Or suspension or failure in what? Let them know. Me in my assemblies everywhere, I would talk about character development whenever I had an opportunity. That it is a thought, then it is a mouth, then it is action, then it is a what? A habit, then it is a character, and finally what? That's it. They get used, they know. And they start teaching each other. That's how you begin. That's how Connie began. Connie did not begin by killing people. He began by stealing a pencil. Because he was in a seminary. Is it okay? So do that. Teach life skills and problem-solving skills. Then encourage student reflection and self-regulation. Have time for students to reflect. Let them, whenever I go to students, I always tell them, close your eyes and go back home and find out what is there. Then they tell you what is there in their home. Involve parents and guardians in the discipline process. Use data-driven approaches. Is it okay? Meaning that collect your data. Is it okay? Whenever somebody does something small, let that person make a commitment and signs. Is it okay? You even make sure the parent gets to know, and the parent also does what? Signs. Then provide support and resources for students struggling with behavior. And then, of course, foster a positive school culture. And the best practices include staying calm and composed when addressing misbehavior. Stay calm. Is it okay? Stay calm and composed. Number 2, use a non-confrontational language and tone. Non-confrontational what? Language and tone. Then listen actively and emphatically. Be a good listener. Listen. One of my what is to listen. I listen. I do a lot of listening. Then address underlying issues and needs. Problems might be coming from home. When I was in one of those schools, the students had a problem, and much of those problems came from home. Is it okay? A school for rich people, but parents don't mind. And many of these rich people, they do not mind about their what? Children. They are drug addicts and so on. Then offer choices and involve students in problem solving, document incidents and follow school policies, provide positive reinforcement and incentives, be consistent and fair. This is important. Be consistent and fair in applying, in what? In applying consequences, and respect students' rights and dignity. They have a right. They have a what? A right. And they have dignity. Continuously evaluate and improve discipline practices, and get to know your students. When you know your students, they will not commit mistakes. Is it okay? And be fair, positive, and consistent. Treat students with the same respect and avoid arguing with them. I want to thank you so much for listening to me. I want to thank you so much for being good people. Is it okay? This is the first time I come to BUZIGA SS. Is it okay? And I want to believe